have there now with all of the heptathletes going around. Meanwhile, discus throw for men, the final, is underway at the moment, and I think we're going to see some of the opening salvos by some of the great discus throwers in the world at the moment. A couple there who you could claim are a couple of the best of all time. Ben Harradine leads off for Australia. You've got Robert Harting of Germany, the defending champion. Virgilius Alekna, twice Olympic champion, twice world champion. And on the last page there, another guy who's an Olympic and world champion as well, Gerd Kanter of Estonia, the third longest thrower in history. But we can't. So Ben Harradine of Australia gets us underway. Nice solid start for the Oceania record holder, almost 65 meters. He's the Commonwealth champion. He was a brilliant Commonwealth champion actually in New Delhi. A very solid start. Wasn't chasing anything, he could relax. 64.43, first place at the moment for the Australian. Now Robert Harting, there is this big question mark about the defending champion's left knee. But that is a good start for the big German. Oh, he's really thumped that one. Almost 70 meters or thereabouts. That was a tremendous start by Harting. Now, he won the competition in Berlin 2 years ago in the final round. I think he may have won it in the first round here. 68.49. What a start by Harting. Well, this is Ishan Haddadi of Iran. It's one of the longest qualifiers. Looked very impressive. Multi-Asian champion and the Asian record holder. And that too is a long throw. That is over the 65-meter line. No doubt about that at all. He's not the tallest thrower in the world. I say he's only 1.93 meters. Well, a few of the guys in this final are 2 meters plus. But very strong, very powerful, and his technique is solid as a rock there. 65.29 in second place behind Harting of Germany. Another very good young Cuban here, Jorge Fernandez. A little bit off balance there, but not too bad. So all of these 2 kilogram discs flying over 60 meters with the greatest of ease. It's been a couple of good days for Cuba. Two of the Cuban triple jumpers, the women this morning, qualified in number 1 and number 2 position. They got a medal in the pole vault yesterday. They've got a very good Cuban athlete in the women's pole vault final at the moment. 4th place for Fernandez, 63.54 in the second round. Well, as well as Kanter, Mart Israel there, down in 10th place. Actually slightly ahead of his more illustrious teammate Kanter at the moment. The big wind-up and a massive release there, using every ounce, legs, arm, chest, driving the hip through to try and get the discus flying reasonably flat. That's Hastaisen, the Estonian national coach. 63.60, he's in 4th place. Here's another big tough customer, Mario Pestano of Spain. Spanish record holder, twice 4th, just out of the medals at the European Championships. Looking for a good performance here. Really got hold of that one. Down the left-hand side of the sector. And already we've got a situation where Haddadi having thrown 65.29 and Harradine 64.43, and that enormous opening effort by Robert Harting at over 68 meters. They really have set the standard here. But 63 meters, good enough to take the Spaniard into 6th place. Well, Kanter off to a quite disappointing start in the first round, only 62 metres. He won the World Championship in 2007, of course won the Olympics in Beijing. Just scoops it a little bit, but that is long, and that will take him into second place. Now, Cantor hasn't had the best of seasons. He won in Oslo at the Diamond League, only finished fourth in London. That was the last Diamond League before we came to Daegu. So that is an improvement in form. It certainly is. 66.95, just short of his season's best, moves into second.
Pole vault now better than their best.
Well, the third round in the discus final, double champion is Virgilius Alekna, double Olympic champion, double world champion, but a little bit shy in terms of his form here at the moment. He's 39 years old now. Certainly has kept himself in terrific shape. Tall, rangy, 64.09. He actually moves up now into fifth place. Well, the European champion, Peter Malachowski, is in a bit of trouble here. He's in 12th place overall. Still some good throws to come. So he's really got to throw something in the region of 64 metres, perhaps late 63s. He thinks he's got it. Oh, well, it is long. We'll have to wait and see. And certainly one or two athletes at this stage in the competition will be just sweating a little bit. People like Pestano of Spain, Brett Morse of Great Britain, who's currently lying in 8th place. Yep, thumbs up from the coach. Not quite sure if he's got a bit of telepathy going on there. 63.37, and Malachowski for the time being is in 8th. So 8 throwers will go through to take 3 further throws. This is Vikas Gowda, the Indian record holder. Certainly the biggest man in the competition in terms of height. Absolutely huge at 2 meters 6 centimeters, and that is definitely his best throw so far. So 60.79, 61.51 in the first 2 rounds. He's actually wearing 2 different types of shoe there. I think probably because one's got a slightly different sole than the other, so that obviously helps him. 64.05. I think he's going to go through to have a final 3 throws.
But Malachowski now won't, as Gowda's overtaken him, Paul.
So a big shock there at the halfway stage.
What's happened in the discus with Paul?
Robert Harting of Germany. He's led since round 1. He's been in absolutely superb form and no injury problems at the moment. Looks as though he's gone over his leading mark so far. Just gives the left knee a little bit of a shake as he came out of the circle there. I was speaking to a German reporter this morning who was quite concerned about this star's injury problems. He doesn't think it's that good actually, but I think it's in excess of his first round throw. Yes, it is. 68.97. Surely he is going to win yet another title. So Israel trying to emulate his more illustrious teammate Cantor, the former world champion. Been very impressed with the way this guy's handled himself so far. 64.31 his best throw. Sits low, drives across, really hits it. That's good. That's over 65 metres. And there's a man, Hastayson, who's former Icelander, but he's been doing lots of coaching all over the world, really. He came to Great Britain a little while ago. That may have had something to do with the fact that British discus throwing is in pretty good shape. But he has improved, 65.20, but just out of the medals. He's still got 1 throw to go. Well, that was the situation coming into the last round. Harting has led since round 1.
Well, meanwhile, in the steeplechase, Aripova continues to...
Well, we still have 1 more final to come, but We're now looking towards the end of the discus competition now. The Iranian Haddadi still in third place. In terms of distance, well, in order to go ahead of Gerd Kanter, the former world champion and Olympic champion, 66.95 he requires. The thing I like about this guy is that in comparative terms, I wonder if that's his mum. Oh, 66.08, the best he's done this year, but it's just short. I was about to say, the thing I like about this guy is he always gives it absolutely everything on every throw. Well, Kanter almost has a mountain to climb here. Certainly he's guaranteed the silver medal, another World Championship medal for him, but he needs to go longer than 68.97. Oh, that's long again, but not long enough. So the news is that Robert Harting of Germany will retain his title. And quite ironic in some ways that at the last World Championships he had to produce his best throw of the competition in the very last round. It was Peter Malachowski of Poland who was leading until the very last round, and then Harting came through to snatch gold. Kanter this time has to settle for silver, but Harting on this occasion really has won it right from the very first throw. 3 throws so far in excess of 68 meters. The champion once again, and that is long once again, but he's fouled it, but it doesn't matter. Now, of course, a couple of years ago, as he bends down and kisses the circle, when he realized he'd got the gold medal, he ripped his German national vest off. I wonder if we'll see a repeat.
Fortunately, the mascot is not out on the track this time.
I remember, yes, that was phenomenal. We almost had a wrestling match going on, 2 giants going at it. But oh, here we go. Superman Robert Harting, or the Incredible Hulk Robert Harting, should I say.
And the first ever medal to Ehsan Haddadi as we check on the result of the discus. The first ever medal for Iran.
Oh, brilliant for the Iranian. Harting, absolutely superb in first place. Kanter, the silver medal. Haddadi of Iran, a bronze.